In nearly 7 years of doing this channel, I've strived as hard as I could to get every coaster credit in my native province of Ontario. And today I'm 2 away from unlocking that achievement, as I've made it here to Storybook Park, just south of Owen Sound, Ontario, south of the Bruce Peninsula, here in the not really northern Ontario region, but more like, still central Ontario, but really a fairly remote park that has 1 roller coaster credit, which is only a junior credit, which I'm going to do today. Thankfully, they will allow me on-ride. I forgot to ask about on-ride POV, so I'm going to go and do that inside. But we've come here to explore the park real quickly and get that credit as well. Come inside to finish the intro because there was just too many screaming families literally just plastering each other with suntan lotion. It's quite a sight. I definitely should save that for a different project, not Storybook Park. Inside the park now, 1 credit I mentioned before in the intro, and yeah, it's a pretty quaint little place. If you've been to a Storybook Park before, this is definitely this is definitely one of those parks that opened in the mid-50s and 60s that were very popular at the time. A lot of European settlers or immigrants to Canada set up traditional parks that you would find in Germany, in the Benelux, etc. And then they end up here. I can think of Storyland, which I visited for the first time last year, and now we have Storybook Park here today. So there's a lot of sort of like mini dioramas here that are actually well put together and well kept and maintained. A lot of playground stuff for the kids, and obviously some rides for the kids, with the priority being the roller coaster Python Pit here, which is the most popular attraction without question. So a lot of areas, and they even have a little mini water slide section too. So there's really a lot for families and for kids, say younger kids, to enjoy here. Older kids are not going to have that much to do other than the scrambler maybe, and maybe the haunted house, and say the roller coaster. I said haunted house because I heard some kids saying that there was one here earlier, so I'm hoping to find that, but I think it's actually just another diorama. It's not a full-fledged haunted house, but we'll do a little tour. I'll give you my impression of Python Pit here, and then we'll wrap it up here from Storybook Park. You want me to pet you, don't you? You'll probably eat me though. Hey? Just saying hello to your nice little digs. Uh-oh. You don't want me to leave? I'm only here for a short time. I'm sorry. No one else is visiting you. That's not right, is it? Hey, buddy? Okay. Sorry, I gotta go. Nice catching up, pal.
Don't give it
We even have what appears to be a little Christmas town section, reminiscent of Santa's Village, which you know, is on the other side of, say, Santa's Village is not far from here. Oh, hello. Interactive.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas indeed. In fact, oh, it's going to be Christmas before you know it. I am not on the naughty list. I'm happy. Ooh, Maverick is on the nice list. Little reward for all those people that are saying that Alp and Fury are better than you, or is better than you. Plenty of photo opportunities here, and I failed to mention that there's a lot of animal meeting greet opportunities. So be sure to bring your quarters, because I didn't bring any. Third Pig's House of Brick, so I guess that's because the other two are not here. Maybe they are, maybe we can find them, but we found the successful design here. Closed and secure. And they're all in there, as a matter of fact. Not really sure what this is. You've got some snow bunnies. You've got a lot of snow. I think this was actually an animal enclosure. It had to have been, probably for some rabbits. Looks like the haunted house. I'm actually now excited that they have one of these here. all done with a haunted house. I was pretty impressed. It's really dark in there, and for what is primarily really like a small children's park, that was one of the spookier haunted houses I've done in all of Ontario, if not anywhere for, like, say, a children's park. So high praises on that. It was a walkthrough, so it's basically like a scary version of the park at large. But yeah, everything was actually functioning. Some animatronics in there, some movement. It's a little bit older, probably like getting on to like 50 years old, but a really cool old-timey haunted house with interactive lighting and everything. That was kind of impressive. Some eerie noises, blackout sections. Yeah, didn't expect that. Very impressed. All right, let's carry on. Canada's most terrifying credit. Well, we'll see. Right there. Another one. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. There we go. Hopefully everybody behind me having a good time. Laterals, baby. Yeah. All right, Python pit. Done.
I cracked the bone.
Done with Python Pit. Now I will say that lag on the chain lift, I've never experienced anything like that, so it's the only thing that takes away from this ride is that once you get up to the top of that lift hill, you feel a massive like pushback. And then another one, just as it's the dog ears are like seem to catch and then loosen and then push the train back. So yeah, quite a judder, really noticeable on my first trip. I don't know what the back would be like. I might do a backseat ride. I've done the middle, I've done the front. It is really just a python pit, so I can't really give it any more than a rating than a classic ride. Pretty standard, no airtime, good laterals, and just some good fun for the kids. Definitely worth it. And the signature attraction, the premier attraction here, but this park could definitely use with another coaster of, say, a similar size like Santa's Village has, or dare I say it, with an unlimited budget. You know, a small wooden coaster here would not be out of place. It would be quite incredible. Definitely add to this park. Decent enough ride, and yeah, if you're coming here, it's definitely credit worthwhile getting. Okay, and with that, we're all done here at Storybook Park. A nice little visit. I factored in maybe an hour for me to be here because I just wanted to get the credit, see the park. Turns out it's a little bit more to do here. I could actually do a couple of these weird, unique rides they have. They have a couple that I've never really been on before. An adult flat and the scrambler. It's a little slow moving, so I'm giving it a pass. It's definitely been, you know, synced or tweaked so that way it's more family friendly than, say, intense, which I found with a lot of the rides here, which makes sense. Other than the haunted house, which was way more intense than what you'd get in, say, a haunt at Wonderland. They do also have a lot of other things you could do here. They have a dedicated sort of event space, indoors covered with a stage for like corporate events even that you can have here. I'm sure they could, in fact, there probably has been some interesting night events that I should probably look a little bit more into, but the park does close right at the end of the summer, so there's not much to do after that. All right, I've got to go to Owen Sound. I'm going to get myself a lunch and we're going to do a little bit of a vlog there, so definitely join me if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about the Owen Sound area as I journey up the Bruce Peninsula and discover a little bit more. But for now, thanks for joining me here at Storybook Park, guys. I hope you got a good insight of what it's all about. Definitely an essential for the kids if you're here. There's enough for them to do, that's for sure. Thanks for dropping in.